Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya. I have a haul video for you today. I have been gone for like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. I had gone on a road trip and got engaged. And so during that time I have spent quite a bit of money on makeup products. I don't know what it is. Normally I am pretty controlled spending money on makeup, and I spend the majority of my money on skincare. I will get into what I bought. The quickest thing to show you right now is the Chanel items. I have two. So I had watched Samantha Ravindell, one of her recent videos on this color Memory, this Chanel Ombré Premier cream eyeshadow in the shade Memory. She was saying how it was most likely being discontinued. I have checked all of my local Chanel counters and they don't have any, but I went online and they had a few left, so I bought two, one to use and one for backup, because my other Estee Lauder cream eyeshadow that I love and I have loved for years was also discontinued. I contacted Chanel and they refused to tell me whether or not it was discontinued. So I don't know what is happening with this, but Samantha says it's being discontinued, so I bought two. I have the shade 806 on its way. I will show that to you once it gets here, but this is what I have on my eyes and I love it. I went on that road trip and got pretty dark, way darker than I am now, and this did not show up on me. So now it does, which I'm so happy about because I really do love this shadow. Hi, so this is future me. I'm here to just swatch the new shade of 806 next to 820. These are the Ombré Premier eyeshadows from Chanel. You're probably not going to be able to see that, but this is the one I showed you in the video already, and then this is the one that I was waiting on. So this was not available online at Nordstrom. I called a few stores and I asked them if they were able to find it for me and ship it to me, and they were, so that's amazing. If you wanted something that was discontinued or you don't see it on the Nordstrom website, I suggest you go to the store or call and ask to see if they can retrieve it for you. Okay, Memory, and I don't know how to say that name. It's the shade 806. It's warmer in color and slightly deeper. I'll just show you them in the pan too. Memory and 806, so you can also see the colors in the pan. Yeah. So I also brought my favorite Estee Lauder cream eyeshadow. I can't believe this was discontinued. This is like the best color in the world. And it's probably super gross. I don't even know what the shade is called. Chained, I think it is. So this is what it used to look like, and this is the color. I freaking love this color. So the Chanel Ombre Premiers have more glitter. This had just a sheen and it comes out a little bit more sticky. This is probably really gross. I've had this for a long time, and oh my god, it's like almost the exact same color as Memory from Chanel. Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Now I have a replacement, because that I probably should throw out, but I honestly won't. More than likely I will not. So that is the Estee Lauder one in the color Chained. This is Memory, and then this is the shade 806. I also bought the Chanel Duo Bronze et Lumiere in the shade Medium. Here it is. It looks so dirty right now. Oh, not that bad. In person it looks way worse. So here it is. Bronze side, highlight side. So I was contemplating getting a second one of this, but I don't think I will. I don't have this on my face right now, but I will swatch this for you. So it's the bronzer contour color, and this is the highlight. I bought this when I was super tan on the trip, and this was the only bronzer that would show up on my skin tone, and I don't normally wear gold toned highlights, but I mean, this is not what I have on right now, but I really like the way this looks on my skin. If I was paler, I don't think I would. This is the swatch of the highlight, contour, and then a mixture of the two right here. So I was really liking this shade. Can you see it? Anyway, whatever. I was really liking this shade because all the rest of my bronzers were not showing up on me, and it was like a quick little easy palette to use because the highlight was also suitable for my skin tone at the time, and it still is, but I find it very irritating trying to get just the bronze side, and then when you try to swirl it together, that line in the middle is, it just annoys me, and that's why I'm not going to buy a second one. And it's limited edition, and it was $70, and it was so expensive. So I'm loving my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate still. That's what I have on today. And then I'll show you the highlight I have on. But that's the only bronzer I have on today. It's the Tom Ford one. I love that one. And if I was going to spend like 70, 80 bucks on another bronzer, I probably would buy the darker shade of the Tom Ford one. When I was darker on my road trip, the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate was too light. So I was using this a lot during that time. I like it. I don't think it's necessary. It did actually though make me appreciate the highlights from Chanel, and now I want to try one of their permanent colors. I think it's called the Ivory Gold. That's $50, and I'm just not sure if I want to spend that right now on a highlight. I always end up loving highlights, buying them and using them a couple times and just never using them again. That's always what happens. So I don't think I'm gonna let myself do that. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you, yeah, this thing. So Gucci Westman. This is the Peau de Peche highlight, and I bought, I think, almost her entire range. I had purchased the contour in Biscuit, the blush in Minette, this, and I think that's it. I filmed a first impression of it, and I hate this brand. I hate it. I don't like it. And it's too expensive, and I regret it. I sold the blush in Minette and the contour stick for way less than I purchased it for, but I will take that and use it as experience and make myself realize that I don't need everything. I was at the counter, and I had been seeing all these positive reviews on the products, but I'm darker now, and I get dark quick. My face is paler than the rest of my body, but I like to use bronzer to like make it match. But in person, my face it's a lot lighter. So these items looked like they were gonna fit me in person, but they blend to nothing. This brand is, I don't think, good for women of color, period. Waste. You spend so much money on the packaging, and yeah, it's beautiful, whatever, but like I don't care what my product looks like. I want it to work, you know. Ugh, whatever. I'm like a little salty about this purchase. This is the only thing that I'm kind of like okay with, but I don't even love it. When I was darker, it looked gray on my face. This is not gonna look, maybe it will, maybe you will like it if you are darker, but on me when I was a few shades darker than I am now, it looked like a gray ashy splotch on my face. I hate this, and I hate everything else from the brand. So this is what it looks like. It's the super loaded highlight named Peau de Peche, and I will use this sort of as, so here it is right here. I will use this as like a blush, highlight, bronzer kind of way. I don't like the color of it on its own, so what I do is I'll use my like Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion in the shade 25i as my bronzer all over my face, and then I'll take this and stamp it across. I like the sheen it gives. It's a nice like glow cream product, but I will never ever 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 purchase this or any other item that she comes out with, period. No, not at all. I had been wanting like a highlight glowy thing bronzer, a cream product, since I've tried the Laura Mercier, like that, what was that? It was discontinued, but it was like this contour palette with 3 shades of contour, a yellow highlight that sucked, and then a bronzer like shimmery kind of thing. I enjoyed the bronzer shimmery thing. It wasn't my favorite, but I was using it a lot, and I loved the, like, you see how this is giving me that kind of glow. I like when cream products are able to do this. I don't like a super glittery blinding highlight. I like something more subdued, like this, that just makes your cheek look wet. That's what I like. This, I mean, depending on your skin tone and when and how you're using it, it does give that to you, but it's way too finicky for me to use. So with that being said, I would like to try the Kjaer Weis lustrous bronzer, or like the RMS Peach Illuminizer. Those two are kind of piquing my interest. But hi, this is future me again. I am actually going to show you that I did purchase the Kjaer Weis lustrous bronzer, and I did buy the RMS Peach Illuminator or Luminizer. I filmed a video using this, so I will be posting that after this video is up, but I just wanted to show the swatches. So this is the lustrous bronzer. This is the Laura Mercier contour book that I was talking about, and these are the shades. I was talking about this color here, so I'm gonna swatch this next to the lustrous bronzer. Peach Luminizer from RMS. This one is really wet looking. It's more glossy than the Gucci Westman, and it's sheer, and I think this is why this one will work better for more skin tones. Yeah, but keep in mind it is more glossy, so you do feel that glossiness on your face. The Gucci Westman is more matte, and my hair doesn't stick to it as much as my hair sticks to the RMS. So this is the Kjaer Weis lustrous bronzer. This is the Laura Mercier one. So they are so close, it's like hard to tell the difference between the two. They're just so close. I feel like the lustrous bronzer from Kjaer Weis has a little bit more pink to it, peach, and red tones, maybe copper tones, and then the Laura Mercier is a little bit more just orange, like brown orange. It looks like there's more difference in the camera than there is in real life. But then these two swatches are, so this glossy one is the RMS. That's the shine you see, and that's what I wanted. and I love this glow, but on my skin, it does give that sort of like dark peachy bronze look, and it will affect the color on my skin. So there was also another shade called Master Mixer from RMS that I probably should not buy it, but this is what I'm talking about. Highlights and bronzers are my weakness, but I'm thinking about getting that one. But I'm gonna try to make a dent in these products, and then I'll let myself get that, but I'm not gonna do it before I get enough use. Anyway, and so this is the Gucci Westman Peau de Peche highlight. So if you can tell, the RMS is more translucent. The Gucci Westman has actual pigment to it, and that's what was not working for me. I feel like the pigment to the Gucci Westman highlight is what makes it look so ashy when my skin is darker. So it looks fine now that I've lost the tan, but I still prefer the RMS to the Gucci Westman. I wanted a highlight. I wanted like a glow, and the Gucci Westman, like, it was a nice matte satin glow that doesn't like stick to anything, but it has too much of that white pigment, that like ashy pigment that shows up on the skin, whereas the RMS is just like translucent and truly does work for, I would say, all skin tones. But yeah, so those are the swatches of all the products. You might see me pop up one more time in this video to show you the Gooseberry bikini at the end of the video. Okay, bye. Anyway, so after this, I was really upset. After that, I had gone to my local apothecary and saw that they had Rituel de Fille, and I saw some really good reviews on it, but at the time I was kind of like confused. I didn't know what I was looking for. So I bought 2 shades, and I will show you them here. I'm trying to clean them up. I brought a bronzer, and then I brought a blush because that's what I originally thought I wanted. These are pretty cool. They're long lasting, very pigmented, but they're not that wet look that I'm going for. These actually dry down really well, so if you like a cream product and you want it to stay on your skin, these I think would be great as cream eyeshadows because I don't see them like moving around. They give like a more matte finish. They don't give that like glossy wet look. That's why I don't like these so much, because this I bought to be intended for my face, but I more so use it for my eyes now, which is fine because I'll use this. I love, like what I said in the beginning of the video, I love cream eyeshadows, and this one especially looks really good on my skin tone on my eyes. I'll swatch them for you now. So this is the shade Frenzy, and this is the shade Spellbound. Here we go. So Spellbound and Frenzy. So these are super pigmented, and you can obviously use a small amount, but when you blend that out, you see how it kind of, because it's so pigmented, it's got that like matte look to it. This does the same thing, which is fine, but that's not what I was going for. But I probably will still get use out of these. Just not in the way that I thought I would. Alright, I'm gonna show you my Pat McGrath stuff now. I went crazy. So Pat McGrath was having a sale on her website for, I think it was 20% off. It's itchy. Plus she had her mothership like value set. So I got these for a pretty good deal. I mean, I'm sure you've seen like so many reviews of this, but I have like all of her palettes now. This is the Subversive, is it? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what the damn name is. Oh, Subliminal. It's right on the front. Duh. Subliminal, Subversive, Sublime, and what is this one? Bronze Seduction. So So I get into moods, and as you probably could tell if you like have seen my previous videos, I was kind of super inspired, not kind of, I was inspired by eyeshadow, by colors, by crazy eye looks, and I was considering these palettes a lot. And the sale came, but I was on the road trip, and on the road trip I was just using my cream eyeshadow, bronzer, done, if I was even like putting makeup on. So I bought all of these, I came back home, got them, and I have not touched them. I haven't even swatched these, so I'm not gonna swatch them yet. If I do use them, I probably will do a video on them. I'm still kind of deciding if I want to keep them or if I want to sell them or give them as gifts or return them. But anyway, I probably will just keep them because I did get not a good deal because they're damn expensive, but a deal that I probably will sell, maybe not get the opportunity to get anyway. Whatever. I am excited to have them, but also still kind of like, will I even use them? So I have not even opened them. What I have opened and tried are these two things. This is the Sublime Highlight Trio and then a lip liner. When I got this, I was kind of upset because broke. But that's okay. She did send me a replacement for this. I haven't opened that one, but I just wanted to use this as much as I could. So what I do is I mix them all together. I've tried each one individually, and the only one that I like by itself is this bronzy color. I don't like this yellow gold on its own. Don't really like this pink on its own, but I do like this one on its own. So what I do, mix them all together, and I actually really love the mixture of the pink and that bronze, but I'll swatch them all together here. Okay, that's what I mean, I have them all mixed together on my cheek. I guess I didn't have to do that, but so, and let me do them separately. So this is the bronze, this is the yellow, and this is the pink on its own, and then right here is them all mixed together. And I'm wearing that on my cheeks today with the Tom Ford shade in Illuminate and Intensity 1. I love them all mixed together. I don't love them on its own, but mixed together I think they are a really like, it makes a really pretty like wet looking like peachy glow. And the only thing I will say is I feel like the texture is slightly drier than I am used to, and I don't know, I do like it though. I like it. So I have my Natasha Denona highlights, and I love the way those look, but when you layer it on, it looks cakey. It looks like you have too much makeup on, and I don't even wear foundation. But it just like cakes up and looks textured, and but when you use that one very lightly, it doesn't look textured. This one, you can layer it and layer it and layer it, and it looks fine, but it looks dry. So the Natasha Denona looks wet and cakey. This sometimes looks dry and cakey. I just want something that is in the middle, that doesn't look cakey at all. Just like a good mixture of like a wet, like a creamy powder formula. That's what I want. And I think the Chanel might be that. But I do like it. I'm happy with this, and I like the color. I love that like peachy kind of like glow. Yeah, I do kind of like it. I don't think this is like the most amazing highlight in the world. I'm sure there's probably something I like better out there. That's my problem. Anyway, so yeah, I do like this, and I have been enjoying it, and I have been reaching for this one whenever I do wear highlight, just because the Natasha Denona I feel like is a little too hard to work with. This is easier to work with. I put it on my cream product and it looks amazing. If I put it on like a powdered face, a powder bronzer, in order for it to like look wet and glowy, I have to like spray my face and then put it on. But whatever, I mean, it needs manipulation, but the effect is pretty. So yeah, I like it. I like it. I don't know if I love it, but I'm sure I will end up loving it. Probably. It's a lot of talking. But yeah, so moral of the highlight story is I am excited to try the Chanel one, but I bought so much stuff already. I don't know if I want to buy another. McGrath lip liner. So I got the shade Supernatural. I'm not a lipstick wearer. Comes with a sharpener, but I do like a sheer kind of like balmy lipstick and a lip liner. So this is the shade, what did I say? Supernatural. And I'll swatch it right here. Very pigmented. It was, I think it was like 25 or 23 or something like that. I have always loved the Urban Decay lip liners, and this is cool. I mean, it reminds me of the Urban Decay one, but I think I like the Urban Decay ones more. And the reason being is because I use my lip liner in an entire kind of, on my entire lip. And I have pretty big, wrinkly, dry lips. So I need something that like moves around and doesn't like get in the creases or make me look dry or make it look just like gross. Because they are kind of pretty big, so it looks like my natural lip color, just slightly darker. And I like it. But I won't be repurchasing it, but I can see myself using all of it up because look how easy that was. I think I just prefer, so this is like a it's like a mauve, and I know they had the shade Contour, but I swatched it in person and it was lighter than my lip color, just slightly, and I wanted something that I could just like throw on the outside of my lips and just like put a lip balm on or something, or like a chapstick on when I want like definition. So I don't know if anyone remembers the Urban Decay lip liner in the shade Wallflower. That was a super old color. They have long discontinued it. It was probably when I was in like, I mean, I don't know, grade school, because it was my mom's, but I stole it from her while I was in maybe high school, I don't know. So it was discontinued a long time ago. I have used that entire thing. Well, I used it up completely. This reminds me a lot of that color. So anyone who remembers a Urban Decay lip liner in the shade Wallflower, this is a good replacement for it. This is just like slightly drier than the Urban Decay formula, and like I said, I like to use it all over my lips, but when I use this one all over my lips, it kind of cracks and stuff. So I mean, I'll use this, but probably won't repurchase another lip liner from her. So I have I have two more categories to show you. I got really into doing my own nails. I used to like the dip powder just because like my nails are so weak in here. You see how they just like bend? I don't want to do it too much, but this one especially. So you see how this one just like bends all crazy? My nails have always been pretty weak, and I was getting dip powder on my nails for a while just because it was like lasting long, and I do the dishes, I clean with bleach, and I never use gloves when I do that. So it lasted really well. Also with the hand sanitizer, when I was working at a hospital, it wouldn't like get affected, like the nail polish wouldn't be affected with all that. So the problem is when I got like gel, they peel off instantly because I do all that cleaning. They just like peel off within like 4 days, and I've just wasted a ton of money, and my nails are weaker. Dip was lasting a little bit longer, but when you go to remove it, I would sometimes just like peel it off and like break it off, and my nails would be stronger than if I would go to the damn nail salon. And some people take the automatic like nail file and just like file the crap out of my nails. So I bit the dip powder off all these nails, all 5 of here and 3 here. These 2 I had to go get removed at a nail salon, and they like, so my nails on these are like slightly thicker, but obviously these 2 are like the only ones that have broken, because like look how thin, I don't know, you probably can't see. Anyway, I was really upset with how they did that, and this is not the first time. It happens like almost every time I get my nails the dip removed, and the only way to remedy that is to put the dip powder over again. That just like drives me nuts. So I was on a mission to like figure out how I can like make my nails strong and grow long. So where did I go? I went to YouTube, and I saw Simply Nail Logic, and I have seen, like, I've studied her like growth videos and care videos, and I did also go to another YouTuber who was talking about like Dior, Chanel polishes. So I bought a lot of nail polish. I first bought this Orly Bonder that I think I'm gonna do like a nail care routine, because now I really enjoy it, and I'm pretty good at painting my right side now. I'm a righty, but I'm pretty good with using my left hand to paint my right. At Sally's, I bought this to kind of make the nail polish stick. I also bought at Sally's this OPI Infinite Shine Gloss Brilliant. This is a quick dry polish. It like mattifies my nail. Any gloss that the nail polish has dried down to is completely diminished with this. It does dry my nails really fast, but does not have a brilliant gloss shine to it. This kind of sucks. Don't buy this. But it is a good like quick dry, so I'll use that on my feet, because I mean, who cares if my feet have gloss? I don't. So what else? I then bought, I'll just show you all my polishes first, and then I'll show you my tools. I then bought my first Chanel polish in the shade Rouge Puissant 528. I don't know how to say that, but whatever, it was fun. So this is like a pretty red color. It lasts so long. Of all the polishes I'm going to show you, this is probably the longest lasting. I love this color. It's a really good color on my skin tone. It's not too like orange red. It's not too blue red. It's just like the perfect red for me. I love it. So after I like had such great experiences with that, I went crazy, obviously. And I got Particulier in the shade, I don't know how to say that, 505. So this is like a nude, like a mauve nude. I have this one on my toes. I like it. It's a little brown for me. Yeah, I don't know. I like it, but I don't love it. I'm the kind of person who loves like these like milky sheer colors, but I find that Chanel does color really great, so I just got those two. And then from Dior, I wanted a shiny top coat that would make my polish last longer, and I heard really good things about the Dior gel coat. It's been nice, but I don't find it very long lasting. And then I have the color in the shade Mougette in the shade 108. That's what I have on now, and it looks like this. It's really pretty. These apply really nicely. I know I don't have to buy expensive polishes, but I have now three and a gel coat. It motivates me to polish my nails, and I enjoy it more. And prior to this, I had like, I'll show you what I have. I only had these 3 colors, so I mean I wanted polish anyway, and these are super old. I didn't even buy these. I bought this one, and I think I bought this one, and my brother's, not my brother, and I think my where did I get this? I think my cousin gave this one to me. I don't know, but I can't even open them. These are super old, so I needed nail polish anyway. So the tools I bought, I got the callus remover. I bought like one of these cool things. Look at this. I bought this cool thing to clean up around the edges. Anyway, I have like tools here now, but I plan on doing like a nail video at a later date. So that's it. And the next thing is a swimsuit. I have a swimsuit from 437 that I purchased. I am also waiting on a package from Gooseberry, but I'm gonna be returning this. I'm not gonna try it on. Maybe I should, and I'll just like insert a clip here later. I will do that, just so that people can know how this fits. But this is the Aubrey bottom. So this is the front, this is the back. It's supposed to be a high-waisted bottom. Comes up high on the hips, shows like a lot of butt, which I have no problem with, but I'm a pretty short person, so and I've gained a lot of weight recently, so this comes up to an okay height. I don't mind in the front, but on the back it has too much fabric. I'm pretty short, but this part, all this material is on my back, going like, this is where my like butt ends in the back, and it's all, this is just like fabric on my backside, and it just like looks weird. I don't like it. I don't think I don't like how high-waisted suits look on my body type. Anyway, and from the front, I have gained a lot of weight in my front area, and so I was like, oh cool, this would cinch me in because I love high-waisted pants. I love like high-waisted thong underwears, but I don't like it because I also have extra skin out here, and this covers like barely anything, and so yeah, it's not for me. I'd rather like have a shorter bikini so that everything that I have like that's hanging out can just like hang out and be free on the top, but that's just me. Anyway, those are a size extra small. I will, when I have this like try it on and post it in here, I'll have like all my measurements as well, because I gotta take my measurements. I haven't done that yet. This is a medium. I wear a 32D Victoria, I don't even wear like bras anymore. I wear like sports bras, but if I were gonna wear a bra, it'd be like a 32D double D. So I got the medium, but again, I'm short, so these straps on the shoulders, they like fall off on me, and there's just like a whole shit ton of material, and then maybe it's just the size I bought, but there's so much side boob doesn't actually cover my nipple like all that great. It's not very like supportive structured, and there's just like way too much material for all the side boob I'm given. Like there's no balance for me, but this might be good on someone else. But yeah, I will post a picture, video, whatever. It probably won't look that bad as how I'm explaining it, but when you're at the beach running around, if you have like little cousins, brothers, sisters, whatever, you're running after like kids or something, like that's not something that I want to worry about. So yeah, and if I did have a lot of side boob, like if I did want that look, I don't want all this material in my way, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna exchange it for a different style and a different size. I'll probably get a smaller size on the top and probably the same extra small on the bottom. Anyway, so that's all, and it's a 40-minute video. I'll probably edit it a little bit, but anyway, thanks for watching, being patient. Let me know if you want to see any reviews on any of the items that I showed, and I will post another haul, or maybe like insert clips into this video on the things that I'm waiting on. Okay, so this is the one piece from Gooseberry, and I love it. I'm in the size small. It's very tight here. I feel like it's very supportive in this area, which is what I wanted. My butt is hanging out, so I'm not going to show it, but the coverage is very small. Coverage down here is pretty average for a bikini. I was considering going and getting an extra small, but I'm happy with the way this is fitting. The straps are adjustable, and I haven't adjusted them to the like tightest fit because I kind of like having the side boob. If I did make it tighter, it would be more secure up here too. So this is a good suit. I feel comfortable wearing this anywhere. I actually really love it. This is the color black too. And I'm probably going to be getting more colors. So I'm going to try on the next one, and it's a two-piece. So this is the two-piece. I think it's called the For You bikini or something like that. And I just got the like bandeau top and then the thong high waist bottom. I'm not going to show my butt because it's pretty much a thong. And I just want to say that my top is, I think I measured my, oh actually the top is a size small, the bottoms are a size medium. I got the medium because I was watching reviews that said that the front area showed like barely, or it covered barely anything. The medium fits me really well. I don't see myself getting a smaller size because this whole area fits just fine. I wish this also like hugs me in, but I wish it was just like a little bit tighter, and you probably would get that with the small, but whatever, I'm fine with this. And the top fits me great. My bust is a size, I think, 33. My waist is about a 26. The tops of my hip bones are a 31.5. And the like widest part of my hip is 36.5. I'm 5'2" and I weigh 130 pounds. So those are my measurements in case you were wondering. Yeah, so I love these bikinis. I will not be exchanging, returning. I love Gooseberry. Yeah, the hype is real. Thanks for watching.